بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام على سيد المرسلين. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. Welcome back. أحب البقاع إلى الله المساجد. The Messenger sallallahu alayhi wa sallam said, the most blessed and the most or dearest spots to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala are the masajid. Taking care of the masjid or building a masjid for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will book for you a position in Jannah, and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will build for you a house in Jannah. And many of the ulama said that this is not only limited to building the masjid from the scratch, but basically even taking care of the masjid. Even when you take care of the masajid and renovate the masajid and expand the masajid, and you take part in that, this is considered sadaqatun jariyah, as Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam mentioned in the hadith. In the hadith, إِذَا مَاتَ ابْنُ آدَمْ إِنْقَطَعَ عَمَلُهُ إِلَّا مِنْ ثَلَاثٍ. All your actions will be cut except from three paths. One of them is sadaqatun jariyah, a perpetual charity. So taking part in expanding of a masjid, for example, this will be considered a perpetual charity. You're reaping the reward of everyone making salah there, making ibadah there, reciting Quran there, i'tikaf there, all the durus, all the lessons, all the classes. Allahu Akbar, such a great reward from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. A great investment for your akhirah. And remember, ikhwa, the best investment is the investment in spreading the deen, the investment in teaching the deen, and the masajid is there for that, inshallah. Masjid-ur-rahmah, one of the masajids of Cape Town. I had the honor many times of going there and making salah and also giving the khutbah there. Masjid-ur-rahmah in Athlone. The masjid is so small to the musallis. It wasn't small in the beginning, but now it's small for the musallis to the extent that they pray outside, and they're seeking to expand this masjid. So anyone who wish to take part in that, inshallah, please feel free to contact them and to help them, inshallah, in renovating and expanding this masjid. Joining me here in the studio, the chairman of the masjid, our dear brother Ihsan Adams. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.
Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Did I mention the name correct?
Imtiaz.
Imtiaz Adams. Imtiaz Adams. Afwan. Brother Imtiaz, in the beginning, we welcome you to the program. We ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to bless you for taking care of the masjid.
Shukran.
And also, we ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to, in this coming goals that you're having to trying to achieve, to expand the masjid. But in the beginning, we would like to give us some idea about the project and about what you intend doing, inshallah, and why this masjid specifically is so important.
Inshallah. Shukran, Sheikh. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Shukran for the opportunity to you and to Hilaal TV for allowing us to appeal to the broader community. Yes, Masjid-ur-rahmah is in Athlone Street in Athlone, and we are catchment for Sabran Park, Carlandale, Rondebosch East, and some persons a little bit further abroad. Yes, it's long overdue. The masjid needs to be expanded. The prayer facilities is much too inadequate for the Jamaat. We are also very sad that we cannot include the women in our masajid at this point in time, and that's all our intentions and in the broader vision. Alhamdulillah, we've managed to secure a deposit for the adjoining premises, the house next to the masjid. We've paid the deposit, and we hope to incorporate that into the masjid to transform it into the new Islamic center in Garlandale, where we can host facilities for the females, for our sisters, and more in particular for the youth. And there's some other exciting programs. My other brothers, Rashad and Saeed, will expand on it. And we've got deadlines. I say shukran to the previous committee, because this concept of expanding the masjid and incorporating the property next to it into the masjid has been coming on for the past 2 or 3 years. So shukran to the previous committees, all the members there of the board of trustees for bringing us to this point. And now there's a sense of urgency. The deposit has been paid, and the remainder we need to secure by the end of March 2024 this year. So it's very little time. As you said, the barakat and the perpetual rewards that you get through a sadaqatul jariyah, alhamdulillah, is there. It's very emotional for us. hearts become soft in Ramadan, and I'm appealing to the community to come forward. Whatever amount there is that you can contribute, be it small, be it large, please feel free to donate. We'll give the banking details over air very soon. The target is 3.2 million to purchase the house next door. It's a beautiful structure, and that is the price. And alhamdulillah, the seller has kept it at 3.2 since he was approached, as I said, 3 years ago already. So the selling price is still 3.2 million. We've paid 300,000 rands already as a deposit, and there's some other collections that has come in in the interim. We've got a balance of, let's say, just under 2 million rand that we still need to raise. It's for this reason that we appeal to Hilaal TV to give us broader broadcasting and listenership, inshallah. The account number is FNB in Claremont, and the account number is 624-1900-4601. We can leave the details here again, 624-1900-4601. Yes, in this Islamic Center, we will have the Madrasa Incorporated. We have some Islamic classes. There are weekly classes that shuyukh render to the community, which is quite exciting and is growing. The school is growing there. We will have janazah facilities, ghusl facilities incorporated into the masjid, and the activities for the youth. There is another component also, and a very active brother in our community who is doing environmental projects.
MashaAllah.
And alhamdulillah, I want to expand it within the community and have organic gardens growing. Some of them have taken root, sorry for the pun, in the community, but he wants to use the Masjid-ur-rahmah as a base for that. So we're looking forward to raising the funding. It is quite congested on a Friday, especially the big nights. You've experienced it yourself. Where
sometimes we make 2 Jummah even.
We make 2 Jummas, and the Masalis have to sit in the driveway. With the past few days of January and February, with this very scorching heat, it's very uncomfortable and not very productive to focus on the salah and to the sermon there. So yes, Sheikh.
Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala accept from you, and I'm 100% sure that inshallah the community will assist this year, inshallah. So you say the amount left, the balance is how much?
Look, I would say between 1.5 million to 2 million rands, notwithstanding that once we secure the premises, there will be additional expenses to incorporate and merge the 2 properties.
Yes.
So that's going to be a few extra amounts, the architect is predicting another 3 million rand, brother Imtiaz, you will require. What I can say, just to conclude my little segment before my colleagues join, and that is, we're trying our very best to do it correctly, alhamdulillah, to follow professional procedures, to make sure that we remain compliant from architectural perspective as well as a legal perspective. We've got the architect on board who's pledged to give us assistance, and he's already had a vision of what the new Islamic Center will be, incorporating madrasa classes. We are also negotiating at this stage with the existing madrasa, which is functioning very well, just incorporate them into the Islamic Center at Masjid-ur-rahmah. So we're quite excited and looking forward to this vision. Our sisters are waiting for us. Please, when can we be part of the Zahma in the masjid, inshallah?
Ameen, ameen, ya Rabbi. Jazakallah khairan, Imtiaz. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala accept your efforts. Allahumma ameen. We're just going to be taking a short break. We'll come back after the break, inshallah. Stay with us.